As a black farmer, I love it when white farmers say, where is all the money gone for farmers? Well, let me tell you where it freaking went. Where our tax dollars went is to all your racism. You pushed for the CIA to freaking investigate MLK and also the Black Panthers. You pushed the FBI to harass black people. You funded the freaking police at historic levels because you knew the police only have one purpose: to harass black people and black farmers. And you even use cops to scare black farmers off of their properties. The USDA has objectively spent more money in the past 50 years to destabilize black farmers and to actually help farmers as a whole. And you're wondering where all the money went. The same money that was used to prop up your damn racism is the same money that you need right now. In the words of another white man, the Joker, you get what you fucking deserve.
It's just been harder and harder and harder to find those people to work.
Bethany Gotts owns Quay's Farm in Mountain Home, but now with fewer workers, a lot of the manual labor is left up to her. She tells me she's tried hiring locally, but it's been difficult to find people willing to do the hard work.
Finding a legal American here that is going to work as hard as an immigrant is nearly impossible.
She even posted job openings on Facebook.
I had 7 people contact me about it, and when I sent them the description, I had no people respond.
She says hiring undocumented workers is not an option, with serious risks for both sides.
One, you're going to get fined. You have unfortunately, an employee living in fear. They could get picked up at any moment, and then you're without an employee.
To keep her farm running, Gotts is hiring high schoolers and is now looking into the federal H-2A visa program.
I have endeavored to spend $200,000 to build a small worker housing so that I can get H-2 workers next year.
Gotts hopes for long-term solutions that support both farmers and workers.
The misnomer that farmers exploit immigrants is just so sad to me because, like I said, my friends and neighbors, we love our workers. They're our family. And they want to work, and they will work hard, and there needs to be a path for these people in our country because our government has failed them. And it is failing, I feel, the farm.
Because they voted for their own staffs to be deported.
Who do you think was going to do farming in America? No, yes, it's okay for white people to own the farms, but who do you think was going to do the farming? The whites. Because if they were capable of doing the farming on their own farms, we wouldn't be looking at Nebraska going bankrupt. We wouldn't be looking at Nebraska having no work power. The manpower, they wouldn't be crying. It's the same thing that I say. If these women were capable of going on the streets to march, they wouldn't be asking for the 92%. You understand what I mean? You see the balance there? You see the psychology there? No, if they were so confident that they want the Mexicans to go back home and they were gonna do the job, why are we looking at Nebraska going bankrupt, and why are the farm owners coming out here and crying? Don't they have families, friends, and cousins to do the farming on the farms? No, because if they can't do it, who did they expect to do it when the people that were able to do it, they wanted them out of America? They expected a black slave. They really thought they bagged it. They really thought black people are gonna come running for those jobs. Black people like something called karma. And most especially if they told you so, they are literally gonna come and say it to your face. We told you so. You effed around and now you're finding out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. My name is Oscar Esther. If you're new here, hi, welcome. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, like, comment, and share. Let me know what you think in the comment section about black people weighing down on Nebraska. Because I tell you, damn white people are angry. They are crying. Their businesses are running down. Who's gonna take over the farms? They don't know. Black people are like, hello, Nebraska. How you doing, darling? You were so excited, putting your racism on the front, literally making sure no stone goes away unturned when it comes to the Mexicans. They should all go home, right?
These farm owner dudes, they're saying, well, we thought the blacks would come back and do the jobs because they don't have jobs. Well, I'm sorry to break it to you, but black people have jobs, and you thought you were getting your slaves back is basically what you were saying. That's what you thought.
Texas is continuing the F around and find out stage. Guess what just hit 0 before Donald Trump's approval rating? Right there. Farm labor attendance, 0. Entire fields, whole crews are ghosting fields, leaving fruits and vegetables to rot because the Donald Trump administration is too busy playing cat and mouse with people who just want to feed America. To the MAGA people who are saying that immigrants are taking your job, this right here is your opportunity. Pick yourselves up by the bootstraps, get those buckets, and pick those strawberries. No more hiding behind those welfare checks that are padded behind blue state dollars. You wanted the raids, you got them. Now get in those fields and pick those fruits and vegetables before you watch the produce aisle turn to a luxury boutique section. Chop chop, MAGA. And that's it.
So apparently they had this group chat or group call where the white MAGA farmers were upset and saying the only reason why they voted for shitty britches was because they thought the blacks didn't have jobs and the blacks would come back and work their fields. They thought they were going to get slavery back by voting for shitty britches. But they have been saying loud and proud with their chest that immigrants were taking their jobs. Yet, there are a couple of farms here in Texas that overnight lost 100% of their workforce. But immigrants was taking their jobs, right? Racism is expensive, huh?
That, the immigrants was taking the jobs from black folks. The farmers thought that the black people would come and work for them even cheaper. So what I'm trying to say, the farmers thought that they were going to have black slaves coming back. So that's why they didn't mind voting for Trump. Mass deportation.
I'm seeing all these videos right now where all these farmers are crying about not getting no help right now. You know what? Let me ask you something. When have you ever heard of a black farmer crying about it? Never.
The white farmers. So, word is out now that the white farmers.
I'm on the who's going to care about Nebraska side of TikTok, or does anybody care about Nebraska? And I'm watching white people respond to that white woman Nebraska didn't care about Nebraska. Who did you think was going to be in those positions of the immigrants you're losing, blah, blah. And they're missing the point. Nebraskans thought that niggas was going to go back. They thought they had the early 1800s back. That's what you're not seeing. It's not like they didn't think about that. No, they knew, okay, we'll lose our immigrants, but we're going to get our slaves back. And that, my good friends, is the problem.
One more thing about that farm thing. Those farmers complaining about how the Trump's trade war is hurting farms. And not just China, even though China no longer buys U.S. beef, that's gone to Brazil. They no longer buy U.S. soybeans. They don't buy a bunch of other agricultural products from us because they can source them elsewhere. And these farmers are all over these apps whining and crying that they didn't think it would hurt them. And please, Mr. Trump, I voted for you 3 times, and all this kind of bootlicking kind of BS. The other thing about that is, like I said in my other video, excuse me, there's a particular relationship, black people and farms in this country, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. The other thing is, do you remember during the Biden-Harris administration, their administration worked out a settlement with black farmers to pay them back pay for excluding them from bailout money that they were entitled to. The money only went to white farmers, and so black farmers, that's the way it is in this country, had to sue to get their fair share, and after years of court wrangling.
So immigrants were stealing American jobs up until Americans actually had to do them? So the Trump administration has quietly lowered the price for H-2A visas, so farmers can bring migrant workers back to the country to work on farms. Why, you ask? Because America has spent the last year vilifying immigrants. But the second that labor disappears, the government is like, well, maybe we should think about bringing them back. Because, see, before the election, Americans swore up and down that immigrants were taking these jobs and an American would work on a farm and do this stuff. So where are the Americans at? Are they suddenly allergic to farm work? Migrants were pushed out, threatened with detention camps, and treated like criminals. So why should they come back just to pick crops? So I'm asking y'all, should migrants come back to work on the farms? Or should they stay away because America made it clear they ain't safe here?
Why not just hire people from here?
Yeah, so we would love to hire people from here. The reality is we can't find the numbers of people here. We're in a rural area, number one. Number two, this is hard work. It is difficult work. And there are lots of people that are not willing to do it.
There is a clear directive from the administration that they want mass deportation. That is impacting then our labor force. Is that what I'm understanding?
It's absolutely impacting the labor force, and the president said so himself. He said the aggressive raids are hurting our farmers. Somewhere between 50 and 60% of our farm labor workforce is undocumented immigrants. If we were to deport them all overnight, then that's 60% of the workforce.
You know, I'm seeing all these videos right now where all these farmers are crying about not getting no help right now. You know what? Let me ask you something. When have you ever heard of a black farmer crying about it? Never. And you want to know why? Because they ain't never got no help in the first place. That's right. USDA's literally admitted to discriminating against black farmers. And literally black farmers had to sue, thousands of them, to get what white farmers are handed for free. And fast forward to today, all these farmers crying that they can't get no help. You see, black farmers, they've been struggling. Y'all just now feeling what they've been feeling for over 100 years. Black farmers, they used to own.
It's crazy seeing a white person asking for help from a black person. And I'm doing this video just to in the regard of all the warnings black people have been giving to the MAGA people, the white farmers. Today I'm seeing them asking for help from the black Americans, and it's crazy because we try to warn them about all these things of believing in Trump, believing somebody who don't care about you. Farmers are now realizing that things are not turning out to be so hard for them, right? They now see that everything is turning out to be so difficult, they can't control it anymore, and they want somebody to come out and help them, fight with them, fight for them. Feel me? And for me, in my own words, I feel like they have realized that the struggle, it ain't for one community. Lacking, being seen unequal, being denied some opportunities, being seen that you can't afford some neighborhood is not for one community. It's not for only for the black people only. It's also for the white Americans. This is after them voting their one white man, DJT, being in power. Now they are regretting after all these things. This is the part Afghanistan girl, and this is about the farmers who are begging the government to help them, not the government but the black people to help them. The people that they have been looking down on, people that have been stepping on, people that they have been saying like they don't matter in America anymore. Now they are asking for help from them, to come and fight for them, protest for them, try to fix the economy for them. America is now opening up their minds. They're now opening up their minds. They're now becoming more clever than before. You feel me? And it's so nice to see that a white person can come on a camera and hold the camera like this and record, be like, oh my God, I'm suffering, and there's no any other way anybody you can run to, and nobody else can help us. We are begging you black people to come and help us to fix our mess. It's so funny that the world is now chasing white Americans. The hardship is now chasing white Americans. They are now realizing one thing: we messed up big time, and we need help. We need somebody to come here and help us. All right. And for me, I feel like it's a good move, trying to check on somebody else for help. All right. I want us to know one thing: there's no problem with realizing your mistake and taking full accountability about it. There's no problem with realizing that I messed up and I have to take the full action that are supposed to be taken directed to me to solve this issue. Today is the time to think of how to solve some issues, how to solve some problems, not to start to blame anybody at all. Today, I'm not trying to blame white American at all, because black people are also facing the same struggle. All right, they're facing same struggle. So I don't want to act like I'm so concerned about the white struggle, or I'm trying to act like the black people are not struggling anymore. They are struggling. The economy is hitting the same way. But why are you bringing us your problem for us to help you solve them? Is that really okay? Because we are trying to fix our own, and things are hard in both ways. Life is hard. They need to fix the issue. We should not look at the skin. Don't vote with hate. Don't vote with feeling. Don't vote with hate or something. Vote for the right person. They are begging for Trump, not Trump, but Obama, to come back in power, at least to fix the mess that they have caused. And if Obama can be able to see this video, Barack Obama, you are like our father from Kenya, Africa. Black people, don't you dare step your feet into that office. It's a trap, Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it, because it will drain you. They will cost you. All right? Don't step. Let them fix the mess on their own. Don't you break a legacy you have built for years, for decades. I love you. Be blessed.